Hello everyone, welcome to your reading for Saturday, April 29th, 2021. I hope you guys are all doing awesome today. I'm just going to give it a little shuffle. I shuffled right through the shuffle song, which is called Amsterdam by Klankenstiller and Alice Phoebe Lou. The first name is Klangleuenstler. Maybe I spelled that wrong. Anyway, it was a really, really good song. I loved it. And I wrote down a few things. This is the path my feet decide to create. I'm an innocent outlaw. The adventures are what I live for. Monotony is the only thing I despise. And it's all lies. This was about freedom. It was about autonomy. It was about sovereignty. It was about no rules, no masks, no disguises. All right, I think that's good. Let us begin. 5 of coins in the upright. 6 of swords in the upright. 9 of swords in the reverse. 2 of coins in the reverse. Oops. 7 of swords in the reverse. Bottom of the deck. And 7 of coins in the reverse, 10 of coins in the upright, Knight of Swords in the reverse, Birds and Fish in the reverse, 2 of Swords in the reverse. Wow, lots of swords and lots of coins. And bottom of the deck, the Sky in the reverse. All right. Excuse me. So the first thing I see, the 5 of coins in the upright. This is called amour. This is about an affair. This is about leaving someone out in the cold. This is about abandonment. This is amour. Amour is your, I know it means love affair, but it's I don't know how to describe what I'm picking up here. Someone's taking themselves out of a situation. Someone is removing their investment. 7 of Wands in the reverse. There's anxiety and abandonment here. Somebody feels like, I don't know how to describe what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like this affair card, this other woman card. It's an illusion. It's like somebody might be actually leaving a 3-party situation, but I'm seeing this as a collective society read. So this is feeling like the people to me. Almost like I'm no longer investing in some kind of clandestine, that's the word that was coming to me, clandestine, but not in a sexual way or a personal way. It's in a, like, gaslighting the public. This is also not caring, because this is someone that's on the outside. This is someone that, it's like the side piece that doesn't get the ring kind of thing. This is it. I feel like this is us, that we're being treated as a side piece. And we're removing our investment from this clandestine relationship with the Matrix or with the government or with a higher authoritative power that felt like they had the right to put us in this place and demand our investment. We're no longer, this could be no longer paying taxes. This reminds me of my friend got something in the mail this morning from, I don't know if it's Revenue Canada, the government of Canada. Anyway, it was about the census. And apparently anyone who didn't fill out the census form, they're getting a letter saying that they'll be fined $500 if they don't provide census information to the government. And it's like, what nerve, you know? Like, anyway, we'll just keep going. 6 of Swords in the upright, in the how, leaving. Both of these are, this is being abandoned, but it's also abandoning and leaving. Lack of investment. 10 of Coins in the upright, in the how. Leaving for peace. Leaving for the water. Going on a voyage. Crossing water. But something peaceful, something, leaving something behind you. It could be leaving this stability behind you. Leaving, it could be leaving money. It could be leaving your home. But I feel like this is fleeing in a way. Not investing in some kind of monetary system even. This is also a structure. This is also tradition. Leaving a tradition of a dominant power demanding your obedience. But it feels gaslighting. It does. It feels like gaslighting. It's like keeping you on the outside but expecting you to pay up as well. So this feels like abandonment of an idea to me. In the why, the 9 of Swords in the reverse, defiance. Fighting something off. Below that, the King of Swords in the reverse, chagrin. That's regret. This is also a very heavy hand. This is breaking the rules. These are rules that are set in stone. This is no longer believing in the rules. This feels like going rogue and saying, screw you, order follower or orderer, someone that barks orders. So lack of investment, removing yourself. This is speaking up in this way. So it almost feels like it's not speaking up or it's being silenced. And then this is defiance. This is, okay, if you're not going to let us speak up, this is censorship. If you're not going to let us speak up, we're going to fight back. We're going to make things difficult. Because it feels like there's a higher power. No, I'm not going to call it a power. I'm going to call it a narc system. Because to me, the government just acts just like a narc. Like a narc wants all of your info. They want everything out of your head. They want to know all your plans. They want to know what you're doing. And government is the same way. It's like, all right, fill out this census form. And you say, no, thank you. I'm ignoring it. I'm leaving. I have other things to do. And then they come back harder and say, if you don't, we're going to fine you. So that's just like a narc. If you don't do what a narc says, then they punish you, right? So that's what this feels like to me. It feels like a silent stand, but ready to fight. Why is fighting back? Why is defending yourself? How you're going to feel. The 2 of Coins in the reverse. Not having all the information. It could also be getting news that's not good. Under that, you have the Birds and the Fish in the reverse. This is called success. This could be about lack of growth. I feel like it's like there's nothing, there's nowhere to go, or it's like this rule enforcer is barking down our throat, and we're feeling like this is lack of growth here. Like we can't start anything. We're getting all this bad news, and the bad news is making us, the bad news is from this guy, from the authoritative narc, the power junkie, the government, the matrix, whatever you want to call it. Someone who thinks that they have authority over growth, over, this also feels like lower population. So it's feeling a little bit like population control. Romeo, do you mind? He's sounding the alarm. Yeah, this feels a little bit like bad news about lack of growth, population growth. So it really does feel like it's sounding an alarm, and this is us going, what the F is going on here? What are they doing to us? The how, I feel like this is some kind of structure. I do feel like this is leaving a structured society, but I also feel like, okay, I'm feeling like this King of Swords with this 10 of coins behind him. This person feels like they have this behind their back. They have this behind them. They have something supporting them. But there's a lack of support, a lack of investment in front of that. So they have less support than they think. They think they've got something in the bag, but there are people leaving in droves. The word soldiers just popped into my head, that they are not going to support these unorthodox orders, that it's too much. I see a lot of confusion in here, a lot of confusion, but the bottom line is I'm confused, but I know what side is right. I know what side is wrong. Excuse me. Definitely there are people leaving an authoritative structure because it's wrong, because it's like tyrannical. All right. Oh, that got me out of breath. In your advice, you have the 7 of Swords in the reverse. Getting good advice. For some of you, this is getting good advice about a home. This is called the house. Getting good advice. Wow, this is interesting because I was picking up on the population control or population reduction, making people infertile. Seriously, that's what I'm seeing here. This is the bad news. It's us realizing something that, well, God, just look at the chemicals they're spraying on us. Like even where I live, there's potato fields everywhere. And I learned that before they harvest the potatoes, they spray them with Roundup to kill the tops so they can. So where does that go? Doesn't it go into the potatoes that then they sell to us at the store? So it's everywhere. There are no rabbits. There's no wildlife. There's nothing running around. You go all over the place in the woods and you hardly see any deer. It's disturbing. It's scary. It's like the woods are becoming a nursery. They cut down all the old growth and then they replant, and it's like all the trees are the same, exactly the same. They're in perfect rows. It is. It's like we're living in a giant nursery. Sorry for the rant. 7 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so I'm also feeling like this is saying get good advice, but this is also saying you're getting bad advice. Some kind of bad advice. Don't take advice from the organization. Don't take advice from Suits. Don't take advice from, like, leave this. You have to go somewhere else. You have to go somewhere else for your advice. False friends. False friends. It feels like people that agree with you. I'm not sure what that means yet. All right, at the bottom of the deck, you have glory. Okay, that's a good sign. That's a good sign, because that means living to old age. That's the, oh yeah, you can't see. It's the two little old people hugging. It also feels like something has been revealed. Something's been foiled. Like this plan that this authoritative, I'm not going to call it power. I feel like that's giving them energy. Authoritative idiots, brainwashed people, authoritative narcs. Let's just call them narcs. So these authoritative narcs had this plan, right, to reduce our even productivity, to make us like depressed, full of bad news, can't do anything, can't get out of bed. You know, like, here, take this curb check and just sit at home and like disintegrate. Just sit at home and stop being an autonomous person. Do what your government says. I was going somewhere with that and I just lost my train of thought. Their plan has been foiled. This is deception in the upright, and it's in the reverse. It's almost like good advice. People have been listening. People have been listening, or people have been paying attention and realizing that these people are false, that they're full of shit. Two of Swords in the reverse, false friends. To me, this is saying that we're fighting back and we are going to get this glorious future. And then beside Two of Swords in the reverse, the Sky in the reverse, intelligence. This is being smarter than them. Well, narcs are stupid. They are. They're like children. Not that children are stupid, but they're arrested development. They really are. Like, there's a reason why that's upside down. Because this is brilliance in the upright. This is a wise person. This is a completely misguided person. This is people in the system that they think they're doing right. They do. They think they're doing right. But I really feel like I'm reading order followers, people that are in the military, people that are wearing a suit, people that are in the banks, people that are working in all of these organizations that on the surface we've been told are ubiquitous. They're everywhere. They're benign. They're healthy even. People are waking up to the deepest deception here. People are opening their eyes and seeing the lies as well. And people are standing up and people are fighting back. I feel a bit of, like, this is intelligence here. This is intelligence over deception as well. Again, people are getting smarter. This is called intelligence. People are getting smarter. Wow, that was a really good reading. Let me just look again, because that Five of Coins. Okay, that's the illusion. That's the love affair. Okay, we've had a love affair with a narc. Okay, so as a society, we've had a love affair with a narc, with a government narc. We're taking our investment out. We're leaving for more peaceful pastures. We're leaving some kind of money system or money structure, banking, stock market, all that crap that really, it doesn't feed anybody. We don't need money, people. People are seeing through the deception. They're seeing the lies for what they are. They're seeing the politicians for what they are. But I do have to say, I think they all mean well. They do. Everybody means well in their deceptive brainwashing. Everyone is freaking brainwashed. Okay, this really gives me hope. It does. People are seeing through it. People are seeing through it. People are getting a sense of self-preservation and wanting to preserve a natural way of life and longevity, living to a ripe old age, not getting decimated by some kind of whatever they are. I don't even know what they are, if they're demonic or if they're alien. I have no idea. But there's something dark above the government. That's what I'm going to say. And people are starting to figure it out. All right, I'm going to stop there. The shuffle song was called Amsterdam, like I said, Kleinkunstler. And Alice Phoebe Lou. And it was an awesome song. All right, love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.